Bueno, andamos viendo de los vamos a ver qué clase de animalitos los encontramos por acá. No touch.
Mucho cara este lugar. Oh, yeah.
Aquí se encuentran los, ¿cómo se llaman?
Sea otters or seals. What are these, seals or sea otters?
Pero ellos se esconden.
We have both sea lions and harbor seals in this pool.
Oh, son los
The
diferentes.
harbor seals are the smaller ones.
Son los más chiquitos.
Swim around on their back.
Oh,
This is a big sea lion.
este es el grande. Miren.
It has that little white.
Se llama bodega.
And if you look underneath the stairs over here,
Mira abajo de las escaleras. Mira.
Yeah.
Lenny is 1 year old.
Él tiene un año mañana. Un año.
Ese animalito cumple un año el día de mañana, lo que dice el cuidador de animales.
She was born here.
¿Tú vas?
She was, yeah, she was born.
Miren cómo ese animalito disfruta.
And at 4 o'clock, in about 5 minutes, in this theater, for free, you can watch a show.
Miren.
Mami, tú quieres mirar en los
Yeah, well,
Espérate,
5 minutes, yeah.
5 minutes, this
Yeah,
show.
and it's free.
Es free.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yes, right here.
Oh, right here. Va, esperemos el show en 7 minutos.
Aquí.
Sí, allá es.
Yeah, so right in there.
Mírenlo. Ahorita en unos 7 minutos, según dice el cuidador de animales, que va a haber un show de los animales. Esto y lo vamos a apreciar. I don't know. Este es un parte de bañario muy grande, que en otra ocasión nosotros los vamos a tener que meterlos para poder apreciar todo lo bonito que hay aquí en Ohio, Columbus. Aquí en este lado dicen que va a haber un show de los animalitos y los vamos a ver entre unos pocos minutos.
Very warm summer's day. My name is Angela. And my name is Katie. And welcome to Dive Into Adventure. We'll keep it relatively short and sweet for you guys today due to the heat. We're going to be traveling a little bit around the world today to meet a variety of animals from all over the world. The best part about coming to the zoo is learning about animals you might never have seen before, like my dear friend Kevin the red-legged Serioma. And they have a very interesting way of
Ese animal se llama
their food.
correcamino.
Ooh! And that is by slamming it on hard surfaces. Absolutely. By slamming that lizard, just like that, onto a hard rock or other jagged surface, it helps break up all those bones and make that prey much easier to swallow. Does anybody out there like Jell-O? I know I
Eso
love
es como lo
Jell-O,
mata.
especially for sore throat, but how about lizard flavored Jell-O? Yeah, hey, one person. I think that might be just you today, but personally, I'm not a fan either. But Kevin, that is his favorite, so you guys
Así es como ellos los matan, los animalitos, para poderlos comer.
Okay, Kevin, your lizard's down here. Let's find one more big slam for you, buddy. Are you able to grab it? He said, yeah, I've got these long legs. I've got good jumps. All right, Kevin. Let's kill that lizard one more time.
Una vez más.
Oh, and you missed the rock. Nice shot, though. All right, Kevin, one more time for real. So that
Una vez más.
actually make that into lizard flavored jello. And don't worry, you guys. Our lizard is rubber. He always bounces back. My race is always having to beat Kevin for the lizard at the end of the day. But they get the name red-legged Seriama because they have these beautiful long red legs that they use to run around in the grasslands of South America to look for their food. See you later, Kevin.
Thank you guys. It's so nice and incredible species that you can find out in South America. But I think it's time to continue our adventure on another continent, Asia.
So, Kevin is a really good hunter, but other animals...
And that's with his quills! Curry is an Indian-crested porcupine, which is found in all different parts of Asia, including the Philippines, Indonesia, all sorts of different tiny islands, but no matter where they're found, they are excellent at sniffing out their food. They're a type of rodent, so they've got an extra great sense of smell for finding all sorts of different types of plants to eat. But of course, if you're a porcupine foraging for food, you gotta have a way to protect themselves. So not only do these quills at first glance look big and scary, but they're black and white. Does anybody think of an animal that's found here in Ohio that's black and white that we get plenty of space? What do you think? A skunk. You are exactly right. So just like the skunk, Curry's black and white says, hey, back up. You do not want to get any closer. But if that doesn't work, they skip to phase 2.
Yeah, and phase 2 is using those quills. So even though Curry is a pretty big porcupine, he doesn't really want to go head-to-head with a tiger unless he absolutely has to. So first thing he'll do is he'll stick up that little mohawk on his head. He'll stick up all the quills in the back of his body and make himself look as big and intimidating as possible. And he even has a hollow set of quills right by the base of his tail that he can rattle like an angry maraca. And probably just going to hightail it out of there and say, see you later. Bye, Curry.
Incredible. It's so cute. I love that.
You have to have a really great sense of hearing. Here, Brucey, sorry I forgot that you were next, buddy. And he is a bat-eared fox. So with those really big ears that he has on his head, he can listen very carefully for insects that might be underground, that might be in the lungs. And as foxes do best, they love to dig. So once he locates where those insects are, he can dig all of them up and slurp them all up. And some of bat-eared fox's favorite foods are termites. It's one of the things they eat a lot of out in Africa. Those termite mounds, they can listen carefully to find exactly where those termites might be, and then they will dig to find them all.
Yeah, what's great is that even once they've cleared out all those termites that are inhabiting those little mounds, they can even reuse them as their own box beds. Using those great little claws on their feet to help make a second home.
Yes, they are very, very resourceful, and if you ever see any big holes in any of our yards here at the Animal Encounters Village, odds are Bruce and Ivy, Ivy is his sister, might have made those holes. Okay, see you later, Brucey.
Thank you guys.
Not really, well let me tell you, Lucy is the nicest snake in the world, and if you would like to, Corey will actually let you hold her. Do you want to hold her by chance? Sure. Okay, Corey will explain to you just how to do it, and he'll stay with you the whole time, okay? And you can turn around and face the audience so everyone can see you and Miss Lucy. But ball pythons are also found in Africa, and they get the nickname of the royal python. You want to turn around and maybe walk around and show everyone in the audience? And that is because African royalty would actually wear these live snakes as bracelets, as necklaces, in order to show that they were royalty. Now, I would never recommend picking up a live snake, but that kind of shows just how docile ball pythons tend to be. So we've got our queen here today with her ball python.
For sure. All hail our Royal Highness. Thank you so much. Oh, yes.
Okay, all right. Do you want to pick a ball for this, Christine?
How about you over here in the middle? Yeah, what's your name? Alicia? Jalicia? Wonderful. If you want to step
explain what that means, Katie?
Yes, so Nika the Kinkajou pollinates the rainforest in a very important way by doing such a great job at eating all sorts of fruit. Afterwards, you got
Habitat heroes for animals all over the world. My friend Blue here is also from the rainforest of South America, and we can help rainforests all the way from here in Ohio. If you guys recycle, you're helping the rainforest by helping to protect their habitat from us getting resources. The more we reuse what we already have, the less we have to go back out into the rainforest to get more. But if you're feeling particularly inspired, you can do something a little bit extra to help the rainforest and all sorts of animals, and that's by handing Blue a donation. For a $5 donation, you get one of the pins that our volunteers got, and 100% of the donations that we collect go to the zoo's conservation fund, and last year we raised over $20,000 that went directly towards conservation.
Vamos a ver qué miramos de bonito por aquí adentro. No, aquí dentro ya salimos. Miren, aquí el agua es izquierda, derecho y arriba corre el agua. Miren,
Ahí está, mírala, mijo.
ahí se encuentran las focas. Y aquí abajo cualquiera puede tener miedo porque se ve como que se fuera a quebrar el vidrio, pero miren, allí andan las focas. No se ve muy bien porque está un poquito, no muy clara el agua, pero así se encuentra. También puedes ver para el otro lado. También se encuentra un doggy, que es un perro pequeñito. Así encuentran dos partes muy bonitas que cualquiera las pudiera apreciar en otras tierras, que tal vez a veces muy poco, no es muy común ver estas cosas. Arriba se encuentran esos animales que se llaman focas.
No. Oh, yeah.
Miren cómo se ve esto, se ve muy bonito la verdad. También en el lado de afuera podemos apreciar tan bonito que se mira aquí de este lado. Aquí también. Bueno, los dejo con este video. Hasta la próxima. No se olviden de suscribirse. Allí aparece el nombre del canal.